On this one occasion, the NBA banned an entire brand and one time fined a player $5,000 every time he stepped into the arena. So brace yourselves, because today we brought you the items that are banned in the NBA. Well, guys, first off, we have to address the elephant in the room. And why not? Because as simple as it might seem, this accessory was banned from the NBA forever. I mean, Dwayne Wade was actually banned from wearing a Band-Aid during games. He was as guilty as any of us, but the league didn't give a damn. Banning Band-Aids? That's ridiculous. The Flash got a minor bruise on his face, and hence wore Band-Aid on one outing. But I guess the girls liked it a bit too much, so bro thought it was time to make it a habit. Damn! You won't believe me, but Dwayne Wade was crazy about these. He even got himself customized Band-Aids with his initials and the US flag printed on them. Now that's just different. Maybe my boy D Wade was a big fan of Nelly, cause y'all know even NBA players can be fans too. But it didn't turn out well. The NBA warned Dwayne and banned these from the NBA forever, except if they were needed for medical reasons. But yeah, guys, this Band-Aid rule was odd. But in the 1980s, the league banned one of the most interesting shoes ever made at the time. Outrageous, isn't it? Back in the 1980s, Michael Jordan was the face of the NBA, but the league didn't care. Wait, what? Hold up. Yeah. They were so ruthless that they fined MJ $5,000 every time he stepped into the arena. Oh my God. But why? Imposing fines on the greatest of all time? I mean, young Mike had this unmatched charisma, grace, and style. Just look at this advertisement from Nike he did. My guy was looking clean, crispy. With this single ad, Nike had turned everything up a notch. They had revolutionized basketball shoes. Their Air Jordan 1 were as significant as the moon landing. And I am not exaggerating. The black and red combo was beautiful. These shoes were supposed to make history. Every time MJ got into the NBA hardwood, these kicks stole the show. But the higher-ups had other plans. Sheesh, man. Just a month after their release, the league banned these shoes. What? Are you kidding me? Well, because the color scheme of these shoes didn't match the NBA's dress code. So every time MJ wore these, he was violating the rules. But did he care? Hell no. The GOAT wore them for as long as he wished, despite being fined an absurd amount of money on every outing. Man. But I guess this is how the league treats its legends. I hope you guys are enjoying this video, because it's about to get crazier. This one time, the NBA players thought they were shinobis from Naruto. Damn, man. These guys wore ninja headbands in every game. I mean, they weren't meant to play basketball, but they wanted to play ninja. Whatever. But remember, you're not allowed to do that in an NBA arena. As innovative and new as this idea seemed, it pissed off the league very quickly. The likes of Darren Fox, Jimmy Butler, and Drew Holiday were among the players who were first to wear them. They were part of this movement. Eventually, the league was so done with all of it that they banned these headbands, calling them unprofessional and a safety hazard. These were made for ninjas, and you can either play basketball or you can play ninja. There is no middle ground. But I must say, the fans were crazy about these. Even playing ninja, guys, because the next banned item will throw you off your seats. Headbands with an upside down logo. Over the time, the league had enough with the NBA players doing all sorts of bizarre experiments with their headbands. So we decided it was time to put an end to this nonsense once and for all. They introduced a headband with the NBA logo on it. A headband with NBA branding on it? Is the NBA some sort of school for a military academy? The players were furious, and I mean they had the right to be. You can't treat grown-ups like children. They decided to go rogue, because where there's a will, there's a way. To get under the skin of the league, they started a practice that took the word offense to a whole new level. They wore the headbands upside down. Hell yeah. And leading the pack was my man, Rajon Rondo. Crazy stuff. He even wore it in the NBA Finals where millions of fans saw it. Uno reverse. Shots fired. This was downright offensive. But what could the NBA do? Their hands were tied until eventually they came up with another set of rules, which stated that no one is allowed to wear the band with the NBA logo upside down. More power to you, Rondo, my man. The way the NBA has issues with every single accessory, they need a separate department for banning items. Well, guys, there's no doubt that NBA stars make crazy sums of money. And with such wealth, they buy everything from supercars to lavish mansions. But back in the time, cars and mansions weren't the only side interest of these superstars. They were intrigued by one specific thing. One thing that is way too expensive. Well, if you're thinking of jewelry, you're right. And believe me, these guys were jewelry freaks. And I ain't speaking of your everyday NBA players. I'm speaking of the GOATs, the likes of MJ, Wilt Chamberlain, and Nate Thurman. These boys started their own fashion movement, influencing the masses. Wearing these chains and exotic jewelry had become the new norm. Guess what? The NBA was not happy. According to them, it was the basketball court, not a fashion show. Hence, they also banned the use of chains in the NBA. But it was still way better than banning a whole brand. But what? Yeah, the league banned an entire brand. Back in 2017, Supreme was touching new heights of success and popularity. Celebrities, athletes, and every other rich guy was running after this brand. Amongst these people was Kelly Oubre Jr. Bro got a sleeve from Supreme and decided to flex it in the NBA. And why not? But the NBA was not impressed. And what they did to poor Oubre was atrocious. They forced him to take off the sleeve in the middle of the game. Damn, this was disrespectful. That sleeve was bothering y'all that much? I mean, the league better have a good excuse, because this was not cool. Like, what on earth was wrong? It was a damn sleeve. Chill, bro. Well, the league had to come up with an explanation. So they clarified that it was nothing personal. They just did not want to publicize these random brands in front of millions of people. Apparently, this was free advertisement. So for NBA, the simple solution was banning the very items. All right, the league might have got away with doing this to Oubre, but our guy J.R. Smith took it personally. He tested the league's patience as he wore the band sleeve on every outing. Initially, the NBA overlooked this, but later on, they threatened JR with the fine and suspension. Damn, bro. Well, JR was not ready to bury the hatchet, so he made a visit to the tattoo parlor and got the word Supreme inked on his body. This is hilarious. Are you for real, bro? Bro went on a full-fledged war against the league. This caused a whole lot of drama, but never mind. These NBA stars never fail to surprise us. That's it for today, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to dunk on that subscribe button and turn the bell notifications on. Until next time, it's a peace.